How's it going, everyone? Thank you for heeding the Twilight's call and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to go over a Naya Winota deck in the Explorer format. Before we begin, though, I would like to ask you to share, comment, subscribe, and do all that fun little stuff on YouTube. It really helps the channel grow and gets me out there. And with no further ado, let's look at Vegas slots. This deck is a Naya, which means red, white, green deck, which comprises of about a 50-50 split between human and non-human targets in the deck, because you want to be able to take Winota, join our forces, attack with a bunch of non-human creatures, and then get a bunch of humans out of your deck to smash your opponent in the teeth. So for our non-human component, we have 4 Jaspera Sentinels, Elf Rogue, for a green, 1/2 reach, and then you can tap another untapped creature to make mana of any color. You have a player set of Llanowar Elves, the OG mono green dork, taps for a green, 1/1, pretty simple. 4 Magda Brazen Outlaw, which combos with the Jaspera Sentinel. You tap it, and whenever she becomes tapped, or actually a dwarf becomes tapped, you create a treasure token. Other dwarves get +1/+0, which doesn't matter here. And you can sack 5 creatures to go get a dragon card. Doesn't matter here. The whole thing here is to have a non-human creature to attack with and a way to create treasures to ramp out into Winota and the other targets. We also have 4 Prosperous Innkeeper, a Halfling Citizen, 1/1 for 1 and a green. Creates a treasure token when it comes into the battlefield, and then whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain a life. That matters quite a bit. In the gameplay, you're going to see a lot of back and forth in a couple of games where the life gain off of this kept me in the games, and I ended up winning because of it. 4 Brutal Cathars. They're just way too good. You got to be able to get things out of your way or get rid of big things. I had a Brutal Cathar flip several times in the first game in the gameplay footage where I was taking out 6/6 angels in the sky and a 10 power is it Speaker of the Heavens. I had to think of the card I took out. It's just really, really good. So, keep this in mind. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. For 2 and a white, you get an enchantment saga. You create a 2/2 Goblin Shaman that says whenever it attacks, create a treasure, so you get treasures out of it, and it's another token that you can duplicate with Essica's Chariot later on. This is Chapter 2, discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards, and then it flips over into Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, which says 1 tap, create a token that's a copy of another non-legendary creature you control, except for it has haste, and then sack it at the end of turn. So you can create a copy of one of your one of the non-token creatures on the board, get an additional token that's got haste, and swing with it. Not overly impressed with Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It's not really done much for me besides paying 3 mana for a 2/2. Very lousy rate when it doesn't really do much else. Yes, it creates a token I can copy later, but the other 2 modes don't really cut it. If I were to play this again, I'd probably take this card out and put something else in. And what that would be, I'm not sure yet, but we'll think about it. As talked about before, Essica's Chariot, 3 and a green, artifact vehicle, 4/4, cruise for 4, and when it enters the battlefield, you get 2 2/2 green cat creature tokens, and when it attacks, you can copy a target token. That means your treasure tokens coming off of Magda and Prosperous Innkeeper can be copied. You can copy your cat tokens off of this. You can copy the token that comes off of Fable of the Mirror Breaker. You can copy the token that comes off of Tovalar's Huntmaster, which is also in the deck. Very good card. We've already talked about Winota. Blade Historian, there's a couple copies of it in here. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. The idea here is to get Winota down and then flip this off of the Winota and double strike your opponent's face off. Pretty straightforward. 2/3 Human Cleric for quadruple Boros mana. And then the top end, basically, of the deck, the best human you can hit outside of the Blade Historian, Tovalar's Huntmaster, 4 green, human werewolf, 6/6. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 2/2 green wolf creature tokens on the daybound side. And if it's nightbound, it's a 7/7 that says when it enters the battlefield or attacks, create 2 2/2 green wolf tokens. And it also has 2 green. Another target wolf or werewolf you control fights another target creature you control. Not really relevant. I've never used it, but it's there. And then the mana base, real straightforward and simple. We got Lair of the Hydra. A couple games this came into handy to help trigger Winota and try to stave off some things. Player sets of Crag Crown Pathway, Stomping Grounds, Needle Verge Pathway, Sacred Foundry, Temple Garden. I only own 3 of the Boulder Loft, Branch Loft Pathway, so that's why there's only 3 in here. And I just throw Forest in place of it just in case. And then that's really all there is to the deck. The idea is mostly just to spam as many non-humans onto the board in turns 1, 2, 3, and then turn 4 slam Winota and swing with like 3 things and get 3 triggers, churn through like 18 cards in your deck and get extra attackers and stuff in. Now, I call the deck Vegas Slots because it's like pulling a slot machine. You're gonna have a miss rate once in a while where you hit either nothing in the hits, and you're gonna see that in the gameplay footage, or you're gonna hit extra Winotas, which you may or may not want to bring out. You may want to bring it out so you have an extra attacking Winota already, but you may not want to jam her out either. I didn't in the games I was in. I just let it go and back into the deck and moved on to the next trick. So, and then I played this as best of 1. You may want to play it with a sideboard. This is the sideboard I came up with. It's just basically ways of protecting Winota and your targets to get things going. Red Cap Melees for a mirror match, and Graph Digger's Cage in case you run across a mirror match type scenario or a reanimator deck. Those have been big lately too. So let's get to the gameplay footage. This could be okay, but I don't know, because if they have removal, this just gets to be kind of eh. Whatever, we'll try it. Come on, opponent. Got a lot of people just holding up the mulligans lately. If you're gonna play the game, play the game. If you're not, then don't. Hey, Shuffler, everything is fine. 3 Prosperous Innkeepers in hand. Uh-oh. Let's go red. Innkeep. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw the Sentinel down too. That'll keep Speaker of the Heavens at bay for right now. Because unless he's got a way to protect it, he can't swing with it up without losing it. Okay, doesn't gain the life till next turn, so the voice is still going to be a 3/3, unless he's got another way to gain life. Oh boy. No blocks. Let's go... You know what? I'm going to Brutal Cathar that voice. It's just... It's got to go. I don't need him gaining life and that thing just getting out of control. If you don't play a spell, it flips back over, and then I get a chance to steal more of your stuff. Guess he decided to play something. A big something. Holy crap. Now I'm starting to wonder if it would behoove me to not play anything so I can get this thing to flip. Oh boy. This could be ugly really, really quick. Let's go ahead and just double spell. I'm not gonna... Or I'll... Yeah, we'll double spell. Let's go... Oh, go just give me your good games. Don't be a jerk. Oops. Well, there goes your 5/5. And it's back. I'm gonna take it. Come on, land. I need Winota online without tapping a bunch of my crap. Come on, Dag. Seriously. I would swing with the 3 innkeepers. I'd have 3 shots. He can block all of it. Can I survive 2 turns? That's the question. I don't know. You know what? We're going to put down Chariot. Get our life total buffed back up a little bit so we can try to survive and get a really, really big Winota kick. Because, yes, I know he can put the double strike thing on to Cleric class and make that angel over there the size of a house. But 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I can get a land, I can swing for 6 triggers of Winota. I don't know if it's enough to kill him, but it'll be really freaking close. Okay, so... Oh, that's not the one at double strikes. That's Paladin class. I'm going to take it all on the chin and cross my fingers. All right. Didn't get there. So what do I got to do here? I guess... Let's play Jaspera Sentinel. Don't be GGing me just yet there, buddy. Let's see here. I gotta get this thing to flip. I don't have a choice. I gotta get the brute to tear down one of those angels. Angel or speaker? Speaker or angel? What is better? I think I gotta take an angel out of the air. I just don't think I have a choice. I know that the speaker is pumping more angels out, and I know that he's gaining life off of it, but I can't have a 6 damage hit come at me right now. Okay. Let's crew Chariot. It's Magda and a cat. I think. Actually, no, not a cat. Both innkeepers. That'll give me a treasure. Gives me options. Let's... Oop, nope, cancel. Past blocks. Let's block the 1/1. Let's block the 2/5 and this, because that thing needs to go away. It's 12 damage to my face. No, there's another 5 coming. I still got to block. I might as well block the 5/5 then. Or the 8/8. Take 9 instead. Or no, he's getting light or putting lifelink on it. So he's just doing lifelink tricks. That's fine. And that's also fine. I do think I need to get rid of that stupid Speaker of the Heavens, though. Come on, deck. Alright. Or my other option is just to go Winota happy here. But I don't think that wins me the game. I think I have to double spell here. But I don't know if I can. Yeah, I think I gotta tear an angel out of the sky again. So let's go Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Gain some life. Crew Chariot with Magda and the Moonrage Brute. And then cast Magda again. Auto pays. Let's tap a Prosecutor. We'll keep the untapped one. Don't be GGing me yet, buddy. Let's see, what else do we do here? Pass turn. This flips. Get rid of that dang thing. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I still have a Jaspera Sentinel ready to block. I'm going to block here. One blocker. Yeah, I just had no choice. I had to get rid of that. All those freaking life gains just gonna destroy me. Excuse me. Not drawing lands has not helped. I mean, we've been competitive for all of that. Let's discard the Blade Historian. I'm not discarding the land. I need the land. Let's set this to white. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triggers of Winota. Oh boy. This could be the ball game. Let's go for it. I'm not swinging Brutal Cathar, though. Huntmaster. More life, please. Get me out of the basement. Blade Historian. Hey, double strike time. Decline because I don't need to waste that. View battlefield. Do I just tear down the Valkyrie? Yeah, we'll get rid of the Valkyrie. Be gone. Come on. Give me another. You know what? I'm hoping for another Brutal Cathar, to be honest. Decline, and oh, another Huntmaster, cool. Next blockers, please. And you good gamed me, sir. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play this. Autopay. More life, all that good fun stuff. Well, it's like this. Kill me now or I'm going through my entire deck next turn and hitting whatever I feel like hitting. You know, for as annoying as this life gain has been, this has actually been a pretty good game. Oh, he didn't attack this time. And actually, I think the thing that's kept us in this game is that silly trio over there. Oh, and he gave up. He didn't want to. He didn't want to deal. Oh wow, I get to go first. Holy crap! Mark the calendar. Come on, opponent. Uh-oh. I think we were having server issues there. That was weird. Made me reconfirm my hand. Oh my, are we going through this life gain thing again? Let's see. Let's set this to white. Playing keeper. If you offer that thing up to me right away, I will block it. Hey, guess what gets targeted with the Brutal Cathar? Nom nom, nom nom. Gimme. Yes, I passed up the chance to do like a double trigger of Winota next turn by playing the Chariot, but I really can't have him getting a bunch of pumped up angels on the board. That would just be horrific. Do I just double Cathar here? Whenever an angel enters the battlefield, gain 4 life. No, I think it's Chariot. That might have been a bad decision, but I don't know yet. Maybe not. Alright, so now I get 3 triggers of Winota if I swing, but he's got 4 mana open, so I could get hit with a Settle the Record right in the face. I am going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and crew Chariot. I'm going to swing just with the Chariot. And I'm actually going to make a treasure token. Because then I can hard cast Tovalars. Alright. Actually, I should... No, because then double spelling is kind of stupid. Let's just do this. I could have cast the Huntmaster, but I'd rather have the Moonrage Brute. If you gain 5, right? 5 or more, okay. So, I'm not facing the board wipe just yet. Let's go Winota. Double strike. Decline. Decline. This is why I call this deck Vegas Slots, because you can brick. It's like pulling a freaking slot machine handle. You just hope you hit. 6, 8, 14 damage coming through. You can't let it all go through. 6, 12, 20. No, he'll go to 1. Yeah, you can let it go all through, but going from 25 to 1 is a scary proposition. Because if you don't get rid of Winota, they're coming. And that ain't going to save you. Especially when I do this. Let's get rid of the 4/4 blocker. Or I can't get rid of the 4. Duh. It's nighttime. They're beat. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Well, we've faced off 2 life gain decks in a row. Can we go for 3? Yeah, we'll keep this. What do we got going on here? Well, we got the turn 3 Essica's Chariot play set up, depending on what this guy's doing. Okay, never mind. Or maybe he just got back. Let's go red. Inkeep. With that hang up, likely a removal spell somewhere. And we'll have to bear that in mind. Alright, let's set this to white. Let's go ahead and get the Chariot down. I still think he has a removal spell in hand, just due to the way the system hung up, but he didn't feel the Innkeeper was worth wasting it on, so... What are you doing here, dude? Because so far all we've seen is a Gold Hound, so I have no idea what this guy is even playing. If it's a Rakdos Sacrifice deck, if it's Jund Sacrifice, if it's something else, I don't know. Okay. Let's just do Timber Crown Pathway with a Prosperous Innkeeper. And pass turn. You got no targets for the Brutal Cathar, so there's no reason to play it right now. Professional Facebreaker, okay. I mean, this looks like Rakdos Sacrifice, but no clue. Only for the sake of the Winota, I'm going to go ahead and do the Huntmaster. And then I'm going to crew the Chariot with the Huntmaster. And then I'm going to swing, not with you, just that. And we'll make another wolf. So that gives me 4 opportunities next turn to trigger Winota if they don't have a removal spell or if they tap themselves out like they just did. Really? I was say, do you not value your treasures and or ability to sack them and do things? I mean, it's kind of the whole point of playing that card in that deck. Ooh, we getting a braid out of them. Okay. Well, play something else so I can play Winota and not care. That's fine. All right. Here she comes. And the scoop. See, sometimes you don't even need to actually get the triggers to get them to say, I'm done. I didn't even know you could do special symbols in your name like that. Huh. I learned something new. Sure, since we have 2 Jespero Sentinels in our hand. I should be able to drop it, and maybe I'll get a 2-drop somewhere. Or another Sentinel, that's cool. We'll pay the 2 life, we'll go Sentinel, Sentinel. And go ahead and attack him while we're at it. My Squire wannabes are going to kick your butt. Uh-oh. Thank goodness. All right, Chariot. I was like, thank God I got a land so I can get that Chariot off there before he made me discard it. Okay, he's going to make me discard the Huntmaster. Oh well. Hard casting him's a pain in the butt anyways. One, 2, 3. I'm actually going to get it so I can swing with the 2/2 also. More cats. And this is me not caring. Can I has a Winota, please? That would be really, really nice. Hit yourself for 5. Be my guest. Oh, there's a Cathar. Okay. I just want to check something. I want to see if I could kill him that turn. Play the Brutal Cathar. Use it plus a cat. Yeah. Use it and a cat. Crew the Chariot. Remove the Concealing Curtain. Swing for like 10. So... it's a fairy avatar. Oh boy. That usually means a deck I don't really want to play against. We'll try it. Let's go there, Sentinel. Search for Escanta. I forgot that was legal in this format. Oh, hey. Just what I wanted. Let's go Stomping Ground because I need the weight off of that. Let's play this. And we're going to pass because I'm going to use Magda to generate a treasure. The good old Magda Sentinel combo. It works. Oh, he's going to make a Shark Typhoon. Okay. All right, let's set this to white. Yeah, oops. Let's see here. You know what? Let's go ahead and Brutal Cathar that stupid shark. Alright, let's see. Because if he holds back his spells, the Cathar will flip. Which is fine by me. With all the red stuff on my hand, let's play our red land. Let's go ahead and play... Well, let's attack first. Let's go ahead and play a Fable, the Mirror Breaker, see if he's got a counter spell. Here we go. Much rather have that be countered than a Winota. No board wipe. I smell a rat. Only an attack with 2, because I could easily get nailed by a Settle the Wreckage here, or a Wandering Emperor. Hey, speak of the devil.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Target Magda for me, please. I'm okay with that. Because I have more. He only hits creatures, right? Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and play it anyways. Because if he holds back, he's gonna have to deal with another 3/3. Okay.
I know what must be done. Keep up the pace.
So the question becomes, do I just play the cross my fingers and hope he doesn't have a counterspell game?
Try not to miss me. Let your blade do the talking.
What are the chances he doesn't have a counterspell in his hand? Probably astronomically low, right? Let's make this a 3/3. Doesn't have 4 mana, so he's not gonna... If he wants to block Magda, that's fine. She's outlived her purpose at this point, other than being a Winota trigger. I need to push him as low as I can. Plus, I have another one in hand, so it doesn't matter. And if he wants to counter this, hey, no skin off of my back. I knew he had something. He's just been sitting there all this time.
Let's skip to the good part.
Definitely, and probably taking out the Sentinel is my guess. Oh no, a Cathar, okay. I mean, okay. Probably the other Cathar. Alright, that's 2 spells out of his hand. And a land. So, the question becomes, what are the odds he has counter magic? Well, let's test the waters. Very, very high. You know what? I'm just gonna... He doesn't have... It's -8, right? I'm just gonna hit him. Of course, it could have been that stuck. Okay, so we know he's got a baffling end.
Hurry.
Yeah. Two lands in hand. What does he got? Well, at this point, I think I'm just going to have to go for it because I don't think I have a choice in the matter. I think I'm just going to have to see what he's got. Let's turn the lair into a 2/2. If he's got Settle the Wreckage, it doesn't matter. Cast out, okay. So, yeah, it's going to take out Winota. That's fine. I gotta try to race him. There goes the Lair of the Hydra.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Man, this deck is annoying.
You are not much of a roadblock.
And now I'm gonna have to hit Teferi because if he gets the -8 off on that this next turn, it's over.
I guess that's that. Keep watch for intruders.
No, I think I'm screwed. I probably should have hit it last turn. Come on. Is that a counterspell? What is that? Not what I need. Yep, we're done. -8, starts bouncing all my stuff. Not a fun time. Sure, we'll give this a try. See if we can avenge our loss last game. That was our first loss of the day. Won 4 in a row and then lost the 5th game. Let's see if the 6th game is redemption time. Okay. Am I gonna win by default? Oh, nope, they woke up. Non-land, okay. You get one, so I have another. We'll leave the other land in hand just so they have to wonder if I have something else they need to make me discard. I like making people waste discard spells on lands. It's fun. I've actually killed somebody with you check for traps. They thought they were going to make me discard something important. They were at 1 life and they killed themselves with it. Oh, I so love making them waste their spells. Oh, that's ideal. Let's go red. Of course, if I get Wrath this turn, it's gonna hurt. Okay, tap land. Ooh, oh. Now, it didn't hang last turn. What are the odds he picked up a counter spell off the top? Let's hit the slot machine. The thing is if this resolves, he's dead. If it resolves, he dies, and if he doesn't kill one of the creatures on the board, he dies because there's 10 damage on the board. So he was screwed either way. All right, here we are in my untapped.gg profile that I use to track my win rate loss on a lot of decks and things like that. And with this play session, I went 5-1. Won 4 in a row straight up, and then I lost the 5th game to Blue-White Control. As you can see below this, I also went 3-4 yesterday, and I also went 0-5 to start. I've done various iterations on this deck. That's what you kind of got to do. You just got to kind of play with it and figure out what combination of cards are going to work best. At first, I started it off where it was nothing but creatures because I don't want to brick on Winota, or I want to reduce my chances of bricking with Winota. But in the end, Essica's Chariot is just too strong to not play. It gives you multiple creatures that you can use to trigger Winota, and it just can swing the game right back in your favor, which happened a couple of different times in the gameplay footage. Not impressed with Mirror of the Fable Breaker. I've never gotten to use it as a copy effect with the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki, and I'm probably going to cut it from the deck. Yes, it gives you a token to copy, and it's a non-creature token or whatever, but it just doesn't give you enough to work with. Most impressive to me so far has been Brutal Cathar and the Prosperous Innkeepers in keeping you in games as you're making multiple tokens with like the Hunt Masters and the Essica's Chariot and things like that, where if you get 1 or 2 of those down, you're going to kind of stabilize yourself out, and you're going to see that in the very first game of this gameplay video, which you should have watched already. But anyways, thank you for watching, and if you like what I'm doing here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe as I asked earlier in the video, and have a great day.